Yo, what's up, chat? Alright, good to see you guys here. I'm just setting up the stream a little bit more, and then I will start with the pack opening, of course. Alright, so I think I'm done with the setting up of the stream. Hopefully everything goes well from now on. Good luck with the drops, thank you. Gamma stream. Ricardo, what's up? Bumper load. I agree with that word. That is definitely a word. So, on to the main game. Can you show up on the screen, please? There we go. Nice. So, of course, we have tokens. We also have this event. Also, but before I actually spend my tokens, though, let me check the shop. Noble Epic. I'll take that. I will grant this event later. So, yeah. Good to see you guys here. What cards am I looking to spend on? Every single support card for the 919 special event. So, basically, I will max everything in here. And I will also max the Chimera. That is what I'm planning to do today. Oh, yeah. Before we actually do like the pack spending. Oh, 7 minutes. Okay, screw it then. Before that, I will once again set up a text box. Again, like we always do this. Text box. Let me change the font. Rajani, and size is gonna be 72. Okay, so once again, B. Wait, no, not B. 19 SE supports pack opening. So we have pack 1 would be, for now it's 0 B95. And 0 Batista and 0. But I keep calling it the Alexis Bev and not like the new one. And of course we have 0 jackpots. Pack 2, that will be 0 Temerario, 0 jackpots. That's what we're going to be doing right now. And let me get a background up. Background opacity, yeah, like this. This is what we're working with right now. But this is not max from Legend Store. Yeah, it's not max from Legend Store. And honestly, I kind of don't need like more time, like wasting more credits onto the Batista blueprints. Like the music style you choose are better than other type. I mean, this is just Zenless music. If you play Zenless, and this is just Zenless music. The sound is fine, right? The sound is fine. Okay. How am I doing? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. But yeah, so that is. Do I change to another font? Okay, no, that is too fat of a font. Okay, no, this is like the best that I can do. Yeah. Like don't like the arcade style music. Feels too extreme. Damn. I mean, yeah, like usually I would do like much more like hardcore music. but it's just a pack opening stream today. I'm not gonna do much other than this, so I just have some like Xenos music in the background. I fell on stars today. Unfortunate. Hope you recovered from that. Okay, so that is basically what we're working with. And now, for like the... let's just start. Yeah, so here's the thing. The reason why I'm also not buying any Batista blueprints in here is because like right now, I need 64 blueprints to max. And 64 is a multiplier of 4. So I'm not buying any blueprints for now because like they may just turn into trade coins, and I do not want to waste credits into trade coins because like I need more credits than pretty much like any other thing at this point. Good luck opening packs. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just waiting for a little bit more people to join. The multiple. Oh, okay, Mr. English nerd. I get it now. And yeah, so the first pack I'll be opening is the Chimera pack. Donate 100 million credits. I would want that to happen for sure. But yeah, okay, so hold on. Alright, yo, what's up, Hacha? Good to see you here. Yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. The readability is kind of bad right now. It's because like there's white text behind this, but it will get better once we get into like the pack opening screen. So on Xronial Evo, I would not donate tokens to you, but congrats on Xronial Evo parts. So yeah, first pack that I'll be opening, of course, is gonna be the Chimera. And actually, have you guys actually went for anything this update? Have you guys went for anything in this update? I will wait for when it hits like 440 at my time, and then I'll start opening the packs. How many do I need for max out? You will see. So, for the Chimera, I need 56 blueprints. And I do have wildcards right now. So in case like I only need 4 left, I will just use wildcards instead of having to spend another 750 tokens. And for the others, I made sure to get it to like, well, somewhere. Like this is not a multiple of 4. So it would depend on like what I will end up with, and then I'll probably spend wildcards or something. But yeah, you will see my progress once I start opening the packs. So yeah, it's a time for it. Make sure to like the stream because I spent tokens. Obviously, everyone likes spending tokens, right? But yeah, self-advertising aside, let's get on with the pack opening. No, not this pack. I will start opening the Chimera packs first. So yeah. Jeez. There we go. Start with the first one. That's a really good first pack. Holy shit. Ooh, okay. Okay. We have potential. I don't even have to erase the 0. We are at 20. Alrighty. Wait. Wait, I need a pack counter as well, right? I do need a pack counter. So this one is 0 packs. And this one is already 1 pack. Yeah. Right, next. I think that's a 12. Nice. That is a 12. So 20 and then 12. So we're at 2 packs and 32 Temerario. Very nice. Sure. Sure. It's almost over already. What the yo? 48? 3 packs? Wow. Yeah, I may not even have to spend my wildcards then. Unless like next pack gets me a 4, which it will probably will. Like it probably will get me a 4. That will be when I have to spend my wildcards. But yeah. So let's not skip this pack and see what happens. Oh, okay. What happened to the packs today? Why am I getting so many Temerario blueprints? So 64 blueprints in 4 packs. Done. Bro. I didn't even have to like spend on anything. I did not have to spend any wildcards and it's already max. That is insane. That is actually insane. And yeah, Temerario is done. Yeah, very nice. Let's take a screenshot of that. So, that is done. This pack is now gone. Can't even click on it anymore. That is the first pack. Alright, and now the second pack. I'm taking your luck for 919. Sure, because like I'm not getting the 919. Probably. And yeah, with the first pack done, we're now on to the second one. How much I need for each card? You will see. You will see. But yeah, on to the next pack. Okay, so we start with 8 for Batista. Pretty typical. 8 Batista. 1 pack. Game server is not down. I'm literally streaming the game for some reason. Are you getting like the 4-0 issue? It's like a lot of Windows players are encountering that issue, and some Android players are also encountering that issue as well. Okay, next I see 8 more for Batista and 4 for the Bev. Nice. So that gets us to 16 Batista. 4 for the electrified sport concept, and we're at 2 packs right now. Hey, what's up, Soumyajit? Welcome to the stream. You know, just is fine. Yeah, I'm still getting the game fine. Like, apparently the connection issues happens to people that just recently reinstalled the game or something. Okay, next. Okay, no Batista for this one. Only 4 for Bev. Okay, it's already going downhill. The other pack was way too good. It has to go downhill at some point, and this is already the downhill. Okay. Next. Right, that's 4 for the Bev. And 4 for the B95. Okay. That's our first B95 drop. 12 for Bev and 4 packs. Also, make sure to correct me in case that you guys are seeing me counting things wrong. In case that you're seeing me counting things wrong, make sure to correct me in chat. Yes, 64 Temerario blueprints and 4 packs. That did happen. But then now I'm getting kind of bad luck for the other pack, which I need more. Okay, 4 for the Bev. Yeah, I've seen people using the VPN to bypass this issue. Okay, it got better now. So that's 8 Batista, 4 B95, and 4 for the Bev. That's the 5th pack. 8 B95. I think that's 24 Batista and 16 Bev. Yeah, alright, I counted that correctly, so let's continue with it. Nice. Very nice. So that's the 6th pack. 16 for the B95, 28 Batista, and 20 Bev. Nice. Okay, that's 4 for the B95. And that's literally it. That's literally it. 7 packs and 20 B95. Alright, let's continue with it. I will not look at the numbers so that I don't spoil myself of anything coming next. 4 Batista and nothing. Okay. 8 packs, 32 Batista. That's 4 for Batista. And 4 for Bev, okay. 9 packs. 36 Batista, 24 Bev. Like, this pack is going kind of bad because, like, the other pack for, like, the Chimera has been way too good. That pack has been way too good, so this time it's kind of bad. Okay, you know what? I would not look at the blueprint numbers again. Add your luck for real. Give it back. Give it back to me. Fire, give it back to me. What is this? 10 packs. 24 for B95. This is not looking good, I think. Okay. That's 3-star B95. Okay. 4 for B95. No, 8 for B95 and 4 for Batista. 32 and 40. Alright. It's not spoiling ourselves again. Yeah, it's 15% for this pack. Four Batista, 4 B95. Okay. 36 B95 and 44 Batista. We're getting very low amounts of the Lexus blueprints for whatever reason. Like, we're not getting much of it. Have I already claimed all the blueprints from these special events? Yes, I claimed for the Batista, the Bev. I still have one more blueprint in there, which will not solve anything. And the B95, I still have 8 blueprints to claim. But that will be the last card that I will max, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Why do you guys, like... why do you guys think that I don't already know, like, what to do before this? Why did I skip that? Wow, okay. Why did I skip that? Why did I skip that? Okay, so that's 40 for B95, 48 Batista, and Bev, we got 19 blueprints, so that's 43 for Bev with 1 jackpot. Well, we got a jackpot in this room. I just said next fight you got good. Insane. Insane fire pull. Like, insane fire pull, for sure. Wow, alright. Let's go again. Okay, that's 0 blueprints for the Batista. 12 for the B95 though. I'll take that. 52, and we're at 13 packs, I think. Yo, what's up, Norky? Ooh, okay. Okay, it's got... Batista only needs 4 more. Yeah, okay. So that's 60 Batista. And 47 for the Bev, I think. And we're at 14 packs. There seemed to be 0 drops for the Batista. And that was indeed true. 15 packs. That was 8 for the B95, I think. And also 4 for the Bev. Yep. Are you happy now you gave me a luck back? Absolutely. Good stop fire. Good stop fire. And that's 8 B95. 68 for B95. Here you go again. That is 0 blueprints for the B95. Hopefully that is the final blueprints I need for the Batista. Please do not be wasted. Please do not be wasted into a shit ton of trade coins. Okay, only 1 is wasted. That's fine. I'll take that. 17 packs. That is 68 for Batista, which is done. And that was 4 more for the Bev. 55 for Bev. Did I change the pack number? Like, did I change the pack number? I need to check this again. Okay, I did. Alright. Okay, good. Good that I already changed the pack number. So, the next pack will no longer have... But that also seems to be no blueprints for the Bev, I think. But yeah. 6-star Batista. That took so long. I am like 6 years late to having a 6-star Batista. This took way too long. It generally took way too long. Okay. Very nice. Alright, next pack. We only have the Bev and the B95 to worry about now. And there was only 4 blueprints for the B95. Wow. Okay, 72 for B95. Evil Batista soon. Maybe. Maybe. But I hope it has... I hope that it will have Evil. Because that will actually give me a reason to upgrade it. 8 for the B95. So that's 80 and also 19 packs. Weirdly enough, we have a jackpot for the Bev, but then the Bev still has the lowest amount of blueprints so far. It's even lower than the Batista, which is already done. Okay, that's 4 for the B95. And 4 for the Bev. Okay. 20 packs so far. Okay, let's have a look at the average right now. So 84 with 68, that's like 152. Yeah, that's 152, I think. So 152 plus 59, that gets us to 211. 211 after 20 packs. We're actually above average right now. We're actually above average right now. So we did not run out of luck. It's above average right now. Next, that is 0 for the B95. Okay, I think I know what to do now. So, for the Bev, right? We got 8 for 67, 67. Okay. Right. So the thing that I will do is that in the special event, where is it? In the special event, right? I can still get exactly 1 blueprint for this thing. So what I will do is that I will use 2 wildcards And I will do one race, and that will get me a maxed out Bev. And after this, I only have B95 left for me to spend on. That's the plan. Like I said, I already prepared for this. I already calculated for this. I don't want to waste tokens. You guys don't have to worry about that. Don't worry. I only need to get like 122, so I don't even have to like upgrade this car. It's pretty easy. Like even if I mess up a lot in here, shouldn't be an issue, honestly. Yes, I do not want to waste any tokens. Like I'm just strolling right now. Okay, it drifts like shit at 1 star. Alright, need to get like perfect nitros in case like the stage needs it. Yeah, like 122 is easy. Your contrast is so hot, totally not identical to my cars. I mean, totally not, because like both of us do like orange. Totally. But yeah, that is the final blueprint that I need for the BEV, and that is done. This is the reason I'm not maxing B95 impetus though. That is crazy. But yeah, I am done with this. And maxed out. 4565. That rank is like much higher than I remember. That's actually much higher than I remember. Yeah, I'm done with this. Very nice. I wish we could see the chapter requirements I can career. Yeah, that's like such a good QOL change that they're not implementing for some reason. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yo, what's up, universe? Good to see you here. But yeah, with that said, that is 2 cars maxed in that pack. So now it's only the B95 left for me to get. And so with that is done, I can just do done like that. And now it's only gonna be B95 from now on. As you can see, we'll be maxing it. Yep, it's only the B95 left. And the wait, so how many tokens do I have left? 40,000. If my calculations are correct, right? If my calculations are correct, I will not go under 30,000 tokens. I will not need more than 30,000. No, I would not. Yeah, I would not go under 30,000 tokens if my calculations were correct. So, let's go. I may need more than 30,000 tokens if the packs are like this. Alright, 22, and that was only 4 for the B95. Fuck it, I'm not looking at the number. We go again. Nice, 16 for the B95. That makes up for it. So 16 for the B95. That actually gets me to... It's taking me a while to think. 104, yeah, 104. And that's 23 packs. Okay, fuck it, I'm looking at the number. 4. 4, okay. That is ass. That is actually ass. 108. Okay, now I get to not look at the number. And we go again. 12, nice. Oh, so that's 120 for the B95, and we're at 25 packs right now. Alright. I have to look at the number again. Okay, that's 8. Yep, that is 8. So 26 packs with 128 for the B95. I think this is only 4-star. Or is it 5-star already? Okay, that is 8 again. Oh, that is 5-star. Okay, nice. Yeah, that is 8. We have 27 packs. 136 for the B95. Let's go again. 8. 28 packs. 144 B95. What was that? Chat, what was that? I saw that number go up. What was that? Yo, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot of this for sure. I sent you the like. Thank you, Fire. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it. Okay, so that's 29 packs. That was 28 for the B95. That gets us 272. Diabolical. That is diabolical. Yo. Yo, what's up, Astro? What's up, Astro CX? Thank you for the membership. Good to have you support here to the channel. Appreciate it, man. Okay, wow, that's 28 for the B95. And yeah, let's see what happens. What?
Yo, chat, what the fuck just happened over there? I am sorry, but what the fuck just happened? I am not making this shit up. What the fuck is happening right now?
Bro. That is a 27 for the B95. I did not even do the 8 blueprints in the special event yet. But I guess I don't even need that anymore. I don't even need to do that anymore. That's 199 B95. 30 packs. Wow. Done. And that's 2 jackpots. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah. I didn't even get the 8 blueprints in the special events. And I guess I don't even need that anymore. It just gave it to me. Now, do I want to max the 919? That's the thing. Do I really want to max it? It might depend on what the next events, like what do they look like, the next events, especially the Mayhem. It really depends on like what the future events look like before I decide to spend on the 919 or not. But this is such a like a goated pack opening session. No joke. Like the final 2 packs actually just did it for me. Like that final 2 packs just actually did it for me. And how many tokens did I even spend? Only 27,000. Actually, no, it was even less. Wait, how much was it? Let me think of it again. That was 26,250. Total spent is absolute cinema. Absolute cinema. Why I'm asking the support cars? It's like they're good value. Like multi-packs are a much better value than the single packs. And the 990 just doesn't really appeal to me that much. Like if I can max it, sure. But like is it really worth it for me? But yeah, like, look at this. I did not have to do this. It just gave it to me. Like, I had this left, like, in case I need just 8 blueprints to get the B95 max, right? Then I will just do the special events. But I don't even have to do it anymore. Absolutely insane. Bro, absolutely insane. Max Ferrante now. Hell no. Oh my god, bro. Okay, now I need credits. Now I definitely need credits. So now I will be grinding the special hunt for a little bit. The pin for now is not worth. Why would it not be worth? Because like that is my only 6-star car in Elite A right now, and it's actually one of the best Elite A cars for the track as well. Because I do want to go for like, I do want to eventually go for lap times in Elite events again. Like I just kind of feel like going back to like the old days where I actually grinded for lap times in TLEs. Yeah, basically B95 for Elite A and Batista for Gauntlet. That is also my plan. It's like, yes, despite me having like all these like very good Gauntlet cars, the Batista is still a decent alternative, and it's a very consistent alternative as well. Like in case like there's a run where it's like not that good, I can just use the Batista and just guarantee a win instead of having to gamble with other cars. Why are there more announcements today? For fuck's sake, come on, it keeps ruining my streams. But yeah, that is the intention behind me maxing these packs. And also maxing Temerario just guarantees me a maxed out Elite B car for like another, like probably at least like another year or so minimum. Should go get breakfast. Alright, I'll see you again later, Fire. Thank you for joining your stream today, and also thank you for blessing me with your luck. Incredible. Thank you for releasing, releasing your luck just in time. When everything went wrong, you just released your luck like in time, and yeah, thank you for that. Ooh, more credits. I'll take that. But yeah, with that said, I will now need a ton of credits. Like literally a ton of credits. There are so many cars that I have to upgrade right now. So B95 will take me at least 31 million. Actually, no, I don't have all epics for it, so it will take me like 30 million. Batista, I think I only have it at like 2-star upgrades, so that will take me a solid 38 million credits. Temerario will take me another like 8 million, I think, or a little bit more. And of course, there are still more cars I have to upgrade in this season. For example, the RCR Spec 5 for like the final rank stage. That will also be another 20 million or so, or actually like 25 million, because I only have like 1-star upgrades on that car. And there are more as well. The Camellia, I do have to upgrade that as well. What? Okay. Like there are many cars for me to upgrade this season. I do have to grind like a lot of credits for it. Like, getting them to max stars is one thing. Getting the credits to actually upgrade them so that I can use them is another. Average time attack flow. True. Thought stream over? Stream's not over yet. I mean, like, the point of me streaming today was indeed like for the pack opening. But I do still want to play the game for a little bit more. So yeah, we're just chilling. We're just chilling right now. Will I go for Ares Panther if I get my tokens back? Like I said, it depends on what the Mayhem event is like. If the Mayhem event is like really good, maybe. If not, then I might consider going for the 919. Like that's what I said when I said it depends on what the next events are going to be like. And by next event, I mostly mean the Mayhem. Like that is going to be the sole determinant for me. Like whether I go for 919 or not depends on how good that event is. How many bad blueprints did I get? 67. Honestly, it's kind of insane, like how I did also have a jackpot for the BEV. And yet, the amount of blueprints I got for it is still lower than the Batista, even though I maxed out the Batista like a few packs earlier than the Bev as well. Have a nice stream. I'm gonna go after. Alright, I'll see you later, Raph. Thank you for watching the stream today. How would I compare Temerario and Revuelto reliability-wise? So, the thing that I have an issue with for the Temerario is actually not the stability. It's like despite it having a little bit of like bounciness and float, it's actually like a very consistent car, and I would say it provides like more consistent results than the. No, it's more reliable than the Revuelto, because like for the Revuelto, it's easier to mess up because like it just has like lower. Like simply because of the lower nitro, the Revuelto, it's harder to be like consistent with compared to a Temerario, because like Temerario does have like a little bit more nitro to cover like this one 54 nitro at gold compared to this is already like 55, and it's at like random 5-star upgrades. Like of course can still go higher. Lap times wise, like for lap times the Temerario does worse than the Revuelto, but I would say like Temerario is more reliable. You start right now and play Uma. Maybe. I might do that later. I might just do that later. Okay. I think I'll wait for Yesco on the Aglaya special event rerun. Alright, yeah. That is a good call, honestly, because like Yesco, realistically, Yesco is the only thing that's worth going for in this entire season. And if you get lucky with like the multi-pack distribution, like if you just get Yesco with like 2 cards you already maxed, and that the keyboard of Yesco is available in this special event, then yeah, congrats on basically free Yesco at that point. Oh, also, if you guys did not know, I registered for another Arena Asphalt tournament. I registered for another one of it. And it will start on next Saturday, which is gonna be May 9th. May 9th at like... It's like 10:30 PM my time, so it's a little bit late, for sure. 10:30 PM my time, so basically 3:30 GMT. 3:30 PM GMT. That will be when the next Arena Asphalt starts, and I hope to see you guys there again. I will try to set up another hand cam stream, and we will do another watch party and live player POV, so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going far in this tournament. I'll explain it a little bit more after. Got any exams around that? It's in between my exams. So I will have an exam on Wednesday, and then another exam on the Sunday after that week. So it's like in the middle, I have time to still grind for laps. Like after the Wednesday exam, I can just grind for it, and then after I'm done with the Arena Asphalt, I can just study for the exam on the week after. Like it's in between two, but I don't have to worry too much about it. Yes, Sunday exams. Welcome to Hanoi University of Science and Technology, where your math exams are on a Sunday. This happened multiple times already. There was a point in time where I had there was a point in time where I had both my Calculus 1 and Linear Algebra exams on a Sunday. Yes, both of them on a Sunday. One was in the morning and one was in the afternoon. A Sunday. Biết thế đéo học... Never mind. Okay, going back to the special hunt. Unfortunately, you did miss out on the pack opening. Alright guys, have a great stream. Alright, thank you for watching the stream as well. I hope to see you again sometime. Calculus 2 hits me hard. True. I mean, ironically enough, I had better grades in the final exam for Calculus 2 compared to like Calculus 1. But even then, I feel like Calculus 2 is an actual pain in the ass because like right after that, I still remember some things about Calculus 1, and it still somewhat applies to Calculus 3. Calculus 2, I forgot about it all, and now it's haunting me back, and it shits on different subjects. It's insane. Don't have any alternatives though. Well, you have to endure that. We will have to endure that. I will have to endure that probably again this summer. Because like I'm retaking fucking linear algebra this summer. I will basically not have a summer break this time. And that also means that I will not be streaming all the time in summer as I did in the previous year. In the previous year I just did like like 3 to 4 streams a week. That is not gonna happen next in this summer. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I'm already done with the pack opening. I'm just grinding the special hunt for more credits right now. Also, did I just see that the brake caliper, like the brake caliper for the Never Time tank, was it pink in that specific angle? Was it pink? I don't even bother grinding this special hunt anymore. I mean, I only grind it when I feel like doing it. If not, then I actually just AFK farm stage 1 of the spotlight. Because like now that they actually introduce like more multipliers for the races that are more than 7,500 credits base, like the base payout for it is more than 7,500. Because I did that, I'm just AFK grinding the first stage of the spotlight because like it actually gives me like a relatively consistent credit source. Like yes, it doesn't have any X20s or X12s or even X10 because like the highest I've seen is only an X8. It's no effort compared to like doing the special hunt where I actually still have to focus on the races a little bit. Like comparing that to this, like this of course gets me more credits. But it also takes more effort, and I cannot do other things while for the stage 1 spotlight, I can just start the race, do something else, come back, get the credits, start another race, and do something else. Instead of me having to actually like do all these races in these special hunts. I did credits for like 20 cars. I don't know what to do. Yeah, same. Like in this season alone, I already calculated that I will need like 30 million credits for the B95. Like 40 million credits for the Batista, and then like still some more for the other cars. For example, the R0 Spec Flight Formula Drift, I will have to upgrade that for the rank stage as well. Because for sure that this time, top 1% will not be as easy with a lower upgraded car. Because this is already the second time the Hololive Spotlight. No, not the second time it gets in rerun. This is a rerun for the Hololive Spotlight. So now more people will have the car at higher stars, meaning that the rank stage will not be as easy anymore. So I will have to upgrade that car as well. Same goes to the Razor Camellia. It's not the first time the car has an event anymore. So I will also have to upgrade that car. So there's like a lot of stuff that I will have to upgrade this season. It's insane. People are complaining about credits for the past 2 years now. Okay, let me rant about this again. The fact that they nerfed the credit stats on like those non-ad platforms like the consoles and also Steam, it's a stupid decision. I'm not afraid to say that. Despite me being a Discord moderator on the official server, I am not afraid to say that that was an extremely stupid decision. It's so fucking disconnected from the community. Because like the parts that needs nerfing when it comes to those like ad bonuses for the non-ad support platforms or not the credits. We need more credits. We don't need less credits. That, first off, is a stupid nerf. Like, the nerf that actually needs to happen It's the literal like infinite fuels that they're having. It's the 10 refills that they're having. That is the parts that need nerfing, not the credits ads. It's insane like how disconnected they are to the community with like these changes. And also like for this current like credit bonus change, right? X12s and X20s have gotten rarer. It's still like they still exist, yes, but they do not appear as much as before. But on the other hand, they actually did introduce more multipliers for races above 7,500 credits. So for example, in multiplayer, if you get first place in multiplayer, you actually do get ads now. So like that is an increase in credits, but also a decrease of credits. Like it's worse if you're like grinding special hunts, like if you're only grinding special hunts for credits. But it's better if you're grinding like more like different types of events for credits. For example, multiplayer. You can now grind credits in multiplayer properly now. Like by just trying to win a race, and then if you get like an X4, that's already like almost 50,000. And if you get an X6, that's like 70,000. So that's also really good if you get a first place in multiplayer now. So it's like both a nerf and a buff, which honestly, it just doesn't sit well with me. This is like the balance change to the Bugatti Bolide, where they nerfed the acceleration to buff the nitro. So yes, overall it is better. But then like why? Because like the car is still underperforming. Same goes to this. They nerfed the rates of X20 and X12s for more multipliers to appear in like higher credit-based payout races. So yes, maybe in general it is better. Like maybe in general we do get more credits. But why? Why even nerf the others? Like why even nerf the other aspect to begin with? When what we need is more, not like more and less. We just need more. I don't understand like their decisions when it comes to like a lot of these changes. A lot of the times. Yes, they did become rarer. Like you're not crazy. Everyone basically knows that they did become rarer. It's for everyone. This nerf feels like if they can't have it, then you can't either. Yeah, I really hate this mentality. I really hate this mentality. It's like why are they basing it on the average amount of ads watched by other players? Why are they basing it on the average when the maximum, right? The maximum amount of ads someone can watch on other platforms like the credits ads are infinite. They're literally infinite. They can watch like as many ads as they want on the other platforms. So aside from Windows only gets like 40, but that's like a platform specific issue. But then the core code itself gets you infinite credit bonus ads. Why are they basing on the average? Average means that they also take the fucking players that get into the game for 3 minutes a day to do 2 races and never fucking do anything else. Are they also taking that into the average as well? So that they reduce the amount of credit bonus ads on the non-ad supported platforms to 8. That is a stupid change. I am not afraid to say this. That is a really fucking stupid change. Yeah, anyways, I didn't even do Team Pursuit yet. I'll probably do it later because like now winning actually gives me like more ad bonuses. So instead I will do some MP2 because like MP2 has gotten better with like ad grindings and shit, but it is still the worst way for me to get more credits. So let's do some MP2. I have one fuel for this. Let me do this first. So unfortunately you missed out on me opening the packs. Unfortunately, you missed out on that. But I was still complaining about like the changes that Gameloft made to like the credit ads. Like, so TLDR, they both nerfed it and buffed it at the same time. But I still don't feel like this is a good way to go. That's basically what I said. Because like they nerfed the rates for X12 and X20s, so it's worse if you're like specifically grinding events like the special hunt. But they do give us like more multipliers for the higher credits, like higher base credit payout races now. So that is good. But then like, why would they nerf the other aspect to begin with? It's just so stupid. Wow, insane push. Such an insane push over there. Stop fucking overspending, holy shit. Inside line, beautiful. Nice. Oh right, yeah, the Ultimate Legend Pass nerf. That is so fucking stupid. A Xronial R key, a card that's literally useless. Like, it's not useful in anywhere. You're not gonna use this in multiplayer when you literally have shit like this right next to it. You're not gonna use the Xronial R in multiplayer or like in literally anywhere. It's not even featured in this season. They added that, and they just nerfed the shit out of the credits and tokens. The fucking audacity to call it, quote unquote, an exciting change just pisses me off so fucking much. Yeah, it's useless. It's also a free card as well. Alright, B95 driving? Because I have not driven the B95 for quite a while now. I do want to know, like, what to expect when I eventually do upgrade this car. So apparently this car does have, like, some acceleration delay at start, which kind of sucks. But after that, it is normal. And it does seem to have relatively good, like, natural acceleration. Top speed is very high, so that is nice. Like, yeah, 397 without nitro, 552 airspeed. That's pretty rare in A-class. So that's the good part. Now, let me see the shockwave acceleration here. Decent. It's decent. Okay, I just pushed that Batista away. Nice. To be fair, like, the handling and drifting is not the worst. Like, it's of course like not as good as a lot of like other cars, but it's definitely not like the worst either. It's still drivable. It is still drivable. Also, one more thing. The fact that the Zenbo Aurora turret is featured, it also doesn't really make sense. It's like, the Tera I for it, yes, this thing right here. You don't need the Aurora turret for that, because like it is free try. You literally do not need it. So the ultimate pass, it just doesn't benefit anyone. It just doesn't benefit anyone. Also, no epics. We get no epics for this card. So it literally does not benefit anyone to put the Zenbo Aurora turret in there. Ultimate pass, what is it? Rather call it the fucking ultimate piss instead. It's so fucking bad. Yeah, we don't even get epics right. It sucks. Okay, Trace the Hairpins and Auckland. This is now gonna be a challenging track for this car, because like, of course, it doesn't really steer and drift too well. So I do want to see like how it will do in here. I do feel like the 919 seems to have better natural acceleration than this. It's like, well, yes, this does have relatively decent Like, it has pretty good natural acceleration. I feel like 919 still has better natural acceleration than this. But then this one has like a ton of top speed, which will be useful in certain tracks. Like, yeah, look at the wall riding at 390. Like, not many other A-class cars can do that. Yeah, it does recover speed pretty well. It's so stupid that you only get epics for support if the main special event car is S-Class. I don't know, honestly, because like the 296 special event, you do get epics for support cars in here. Like, if you look at this, shit, I didn't even do the stage. Fuck it, who cares? But you do get epics for support cars in here. Okay, fuck, me losing out on like 100 tokens kind of hurts, but fuck it. You do get support cars. So, it just... Why does this not give any support epics? Like, no support epics in here. That's just stinky. That is just stinky. Yeah, most of the cars in this game, they're useless. Even if like they're good in their classes, if the class is useless, then the car is also useless, unfortunately. Which is basically the entirety of D class, C class, and almost the entirety of B class, and pretty much A class at this point as well. The only truly useful class in this game is S class. Oh shit. Bro, our class on Grow Asphalt 9 is gonna be a disaster. And not many people actually realized it. It's like the problem with our class that most people are not seeing is that, well, yes, they see that our class is just like one class where the cars in there are much stronger than like S-class cars, right? But like, they're also like way more expensive. Our class is way more expensive. What you need in there, like 380 something blueprints, then like 24 epics, and 100 million credits to max. Why would anyone want that in Global Asphalt 9? And people keep begging for, okay, we add our class, can we add our class? I want this car in our class. And why? You're not getting it. You're not gonna max it, even if you get it. It's so dumb. People want the game to be easier, but then they also want our fucking R class to be in global. Yeah, decals. Yeah, decals. I do agree. We do need more cosmetic. Cosmetic is fine, but like people begging for R class, seriously? Okay, that's a too early of a 360, and now I'm just overspinning. Can I get airtime in here? Yes, I can. That's nice. Yeah, the ability to customize the garage would be nice as well. I do want to like get the old Asphalt 9, like the OG Asphalt 9 garage, like the monochrome hexagon-ish kind of one. Like I do want to experience that because like that's the only garage that I've not seen, like in front of my eyes, and not like via videos and something. I do want to experience that kind of garage. We do need Division 6? Not really. Like, Division 6, once again, it falls under the same issue with our class, I would say. It falls under the same issue with our class. Division 6 will straight up just punishes the older players that have been playing for a long time than actually, like, helping with, like, the other players. It's like, what Division 6 that people propose will be is literally gonna be just, like, 500 Irrational Imperium, no, 499 Irrational Imperiums versus that one player who just has like high rank cards for some reason. Division 5 is bad for free to play? Not really. Free to play players can still get top 1 gauntlet if they know what they're doing. I did get top 1 gauntlet. I did get top 1 gauntlet in Division 5. Should I ask you about that? I mean, like, requests about that or so, like there are a lot of requests about it that they are aware about, like the C9 cosmetics and stuff. Like they are aware. I don't have to like push it to them more. It will. I spent nothing on this game. And before you say that that is because I got gifted the Chimera and the Bolide, no, I got top 1 gauntlet before I got gifted these cards. I got top 1 gauntlet before I got gifted these cards. So anyways, S-Class, let me try this a little bit more. Also, I'm not talking about top 1 by registering just a few seconds before the end. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about actual top 1, where I set my defense, and I actually did races in there, and got racings. Seriously though, the most important thing in Gauntlet right now, or just like how skilled you are, the card lineup itself is already solved by Evo. Like literally the amount, like the most optimal lineup that I can think of, 3 of them, 3 of the 5 cards in your lineup should be Evo Sheeran, Evo SF90 and Evo Valkyrie. Like, Evo helps a lot. Evo will help a lot. If you're a free-to-play player, Evo will help you a lot in Gauntlet. Did I just get pushed to that long-ass route? I've never gone to this route, like, once. But yeah, Gauntlet has gotten a lot easier ever since Evo got introduced for free-to-play players. Like, that is literally, like, their weapon against, like, the pay-to-win cards. I think he said that. Wait, are you even in the zombie? I'm not sure. Valkyrie is hard to get. Yes, I do agree. Valkyrie is hardest to get, but it is still a card that free-to-play players can get. Also, speaking of Valkyrie, let me tell you guys, the fact that they still have not fixed the fucking Valkyrie not appearing in Legend Store issue. Like, after Garage Level 40, you will not get a single blueprint for the car in the Legend Store. And they still have not fixed it. It's been like, what? Like, since October of 2024. Since October 2024 until now. It's been 19 months. And they still have not fixed it. Alongside other issues that happened since Unite. For example, that one specific San Francisco issue that just crashes your game. That was from Unite until now. 22 months, not fixed. Even after like countless reports, countless like attempts of us pushing it to the depths, they're still not fixed. There's still so many fucking bugs with this game. Like, they're crucial bugs as well that affect the playing experience. And that's still not fixed. It's fucking insane. shit. What am I even doing? I'm not sure if this is like even a good decision, like to go into this route. Actually, no, that is kind of fine. Can I get up here? Yes. Okay. Do you think there is a there's a chance that we do get the ability to customize the garage? Maybe, but the problem is they're not prioritizing in those kinds of features right now. If you remember back in like 2022 or something, when there was this thing called the Asphalt board, where we did actually vote for like which features that they should focus on. One of them is the master like controls. The master controls, what it is the control method where you have like those two arrow buttons for you to steer the car. Instead of like tap to steer, there's those two arrow buttons on the left side, like on the bottom left side. That is in every single Asphalt game, and also in C9, but it's not in global. That was part of like the Asphalt board thing that players wanted the devs to focus on. Never got implemented. That control method never got implemented to global A9. And there are still many more things that never got implemented either. For example, also in that Asphalt board, there's like this pretty interesting feature where you could see like the full garages of your clubmates. Like back when Crash still existed, that would have been a very useful feature. Like we would not have to like ask them like what cars do they have and like whatever the fuck they have like for Crash or like for what node. The Crash coordinator can just look at one's garage and just go that, okay, so this guy has this car, so like he can do this or that. Like that is also a pretty useful feature for you to just like look at like your clubmate's garage and also like your friend's garage or whatever. That also never got implemented. That feature will also help with us spotting like abusers in this game that are abusing to get like cars that they're not supposed to get. That will also help us to spot those kinds of players as well. And it never got implemented, despite them being a supposed priority for them back then. I still need to check like the archives, like a lot of like the archives in the server, because a bunch of things just got like lost in time. A lot of them just got lost in time, so like I do need to check them a little bit more. I say a rebrand wasn't necessary. I mean, it wasn't necessary, but it's probably like a good way to go because first off, there has to be like something to pull newer players in, and not just like to get just the already dying player base to go into like one platform. So the rebrand into like Asphalt Legends Unite basically pulled more players in. And same goes to the rebrand to Asphalt Legends. And this rebrand to Unite and also just like Asphalt Legends alone also makes sense, because this is the final Asphalt game in the main series. We're not getting Asphalt 10. This is already the final one. And the way they rebranded it to just simply Asphalt Legends solidifies it that this is gonna be the final game, like the final main entry to this franchise. Of course, like there will still be more spin-offs. For example, like Asphalt Nitro 2, that's a spin-off of Asphalt 9. But this is already the final game that they will constantly try to maintain and they will not make another one. And honestly, that is probably like a good way to do it. Turn it into like it's hard for them to actually like go ahead and just develop Asphalt 10 out of nowhere at this point, with them having no intention to do it all the way back in 2018. They've already said that Asphalt 9 will like most likely be the final main entry to the franchise, and it does seem to be that way. With how they're not also killing Asphalt 8 either. Like, Asphalt 8 should have been dead for like a good few years now, but they're still keeping it alive. Meaning that it just doesn't seem likely that they're working on Asphalt 10. And I do believe that there will not be Asphalt 10, and this is already the final one. Not doing it well is kind of bad. Yeah, that's true. But then, that is what we think. What if this game is still getting the money? That's the issue. Like, it may be bad for players, but then we still end up playing this game. If I look at the Ultimate Legend Pass situation, yes, it got nerfed. A lot of people stopped buying the Ultimate Legend Passes. But a lot of people still do buy them. In fact, I've seen them flexing the shit out of it in the community media. Like that channel on the Discord server. They've been flexing it. It's like, oh, people are not buying it anymore. I still buy it. I'm clearly superior. That is like their mentality. A lot of people still do that. A lot of people still spend money on this game. Even when clearly the bundles are shit, they're still spending money on this game. Like, so like, apparently this game still makes money. It's such like, it's a weird topic to go into. Of course, like, we have like the perspective of players, which is us. We have like our own perspective. But then Gameloft themselves also has like their perspective in like the amount of players that are still playing the game, the amount of players that are still paying for the game, the sales that this game makes, and also like in general and like whatever. So like I honestly don't even know like what's gonna happen at this point. It's really hard to like just say outright like what the future of this game is gonna be. With how people have been saying this game is gonna be dead next year, all the way back in fucking 2019, ever since Drive Syndicate 1. People are like, nah, this game is not surviving as long as Asphalt 8. It kinda is. After Venom F5 special event, this game it's not gonna be a thing next year. It still is. After Raging Bulls, it's not gonna survive for another few months. It has been like what, 50 months ever since like Raging Bulls, it's still going. So like I don't get it at this point. I just don't get it anymore. Yeah, also, they only listen to feedback when it's already way too much. Yes, that is also true. The thing about how Clash died is that it wasn't because of the previous issues. It was just like those issues get ignored. Like, they get neglected. They neglect those issues. They don't fix it. Up until the point where it's way too much that it's no longer worth fixing anymore. This has happened to 2 game modes already, 1v1 and Clash. And the next thing that's gonna happen as well, like the next game mode's gonna go through that point, it's gonna be Gauntlet. Because it's already being neglected. They're not giving a single shit about Gauntlet. Even if they may have issues, like they're not giving us new tracks. We're supposed to have 6 more Gauntlet tracks in rotation. Like, at least the least that they can do is to add more tracks to it. For example, right? These 3 tracks right here. So we have Chicago. We clearly have 30-second tracks for it. Like, yeah, these are the 30-second tracks in Chicago, right? That's fair. That is totally fair, and we should get those 2 in Gauntlet. Same goes to San Diego. We also do have 30-second tracks in here. We're supposed to get these 2 in Gauntlet. And same goes to India. We also do have 30-second tracks in here. These are supposed to be the tracks that will be added to Gauntlet. But no, they don't even bother to fucking add them. It's already neglected. C9 got Chicago and Gauntlet before us. That's just how neglected this game mode is in here. Like, it's been the same over and over again. So when they develop a new game mode, I just don't really have too much hope into it anymore. So yeah, another day, another rant. I keep having to talk about it because like I do want to spread more awareness about like the issues that are happening to this game. I mean, with them not even caring a single shit about Gauntlet, I don't think it's gonna get nerfed. I don't think they're gonna get nerfed because like they're not even caring about the event. They're just gonna keep it the same way as it is. To be honest, I want the gauntlet to stay this way. I mean, well, I can also see that perspective. I do still want them to at least add more tracks to Gauntlet. It's like, what's the point of them adding new tracks for them to not use it, right? The 30 seconds variants, used to be like unused, right? They used to be not used in pretty much anywhere, aside from like very specific Clash nodes, and the Clash was gone. But then those unused 30-second variants got used in Gauntlet, right? That's a good thing that game mode actually brought life to those unused variants. But then now we have a bunch of newer 30-second variants that are not being used in literally anywhere. Because like core hunts are 60 seconds. They're not going to use the 30-second variants. And a lot of these events use 90-second tracks and not 30 seconds. So these newer 30-second variants are also still unused because like they're not bothering to update Gauntlet. Chicago's gonna be pain, of course. But then there's still 30-second variants. They're still supposed to be added. And they're not. So, I just don't get... Yo, what's up? What's up, Eric? Welcome to the stream. So... I just don't know at this point. Like, the priorities are questionable. The priorities seem to be questionable for a good few years now. The issue still persists. And somehow, like, it's still kind of working for them. And that's why they're not bothering to, like, fix it. In ANC, they also use... in ANC, I do know that they do use the 60-second variants as well. Okay, with that said... let me try this. What's that? Oh, it's Tunnel Trails. Tunnel Trails. Let me try this. Guys, do you think game power creeps a little when they added Imperium? Not really, because like, let's be real. The current Imperium is still not gonna beat the pre-nerfed Deval. Going from Venom F5 to pre-nerfed Deval is a much higher, like, it's a much worse power creeping compared to going from like Yesco Absolute to Imperium. This single barrel. Also, one thing that did finally happen after the hotfix is that they actually fixed this shortcut. You can't do it anymore, apparently. Spend it on Aurora Turret save. How many tokens do you have right now? Because I would say that Aurora Turret is not a worthy expense of your tokens. You already have cores better than it. They didn't fix this completely. Wait, so is it still doable? Oh, that's a lot of freeze. A guy I know who works there has told me that the economy designers are pissed because they weren't allowed to do like A9C before, and A9C turned out better economy-wise. That is an interesting insight that I did not know about. That's actually an insight that I did not know about. That's honestly, that kind of sucks to hear that they weren't allowed to do things that they know to be better, and then it did turn out to be better. Yeah, that honestly does kind of suck to hear. Am I using keyboard with auto acceleration? Yes, I'm using keyboard with auto acceleration. They didn't nerf the drifting. No, that does mean that they nerfed the drifting. The drift, like, what you mean is that they didn't nerf the float speed, but the drift itself is still nerfed, purely because like, if they nerf the radius, that is still a nerf to the drift. You cannot say that they didn't nerf the drift just because like the float speed stays the same. It's like what, the Devo? Like the Devo, like it floats really well, but then the radius is shit. Do you still say that it has like extremely good drifting? I would not say so. Yeah, which means that it cannot drift at 555 at the car 270 anymore. So that's the nerf to the drifting. Wait, why was I not in Nitro? Right, more credits? I definitely do need more credits right now. Who keeps pinging me in here? Like, why are people still pinging me in this VC when I'm not even in here? Okay, let me have a look. Okay. There's also this that I did not do yet. There's also this. I do want to like max out the wrench board as well. So maybe I'll try to do these pit missions and see if I can 2-star the car early. I'll see if I can try to 2-star the car early. Well, I do have to spend on it either way. I do have to spend on it because like this does not get me enough to 2-star the car. But let me just see if I were to do the money runs and try to get more syndicate coins, if I can 2-star the car a little bit early. Why does it say rainy in GP? I have no idea. It's not raining either, so... Was that OC Devel? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure if Devel ever got overclocked. Like, why I'm saying that I want to 2-star it before the free blueprints is because, like, I'm planning to just max this car either way. Like, sooner or later, I will max this car, but it will be better if I can start it up early compared to starting it up late in the Drive Syndicate. I'm gonna max the 770 and Frankie, fuck the chilling. Yeah, for me though, I cannot max either of them because like they will be too expensive. So what I'm planning is that I will just 3-star the 770, 4-star the Frankie because like I can with my current blueprint status, and just unlock the Chilindry. And once I unlock that, I will just focus. I will just throw the rest of my syndicate coins onto the wrench board because like it's much easier to max the wrench board compared to the 770. Because like DBS 770 packs, it's more than 3 times more expensive than the wrench board packs. So it's already like way more difficult to max that car compared to this. And if they were to return in an event after the Drive Syndicate, since they're both 5-star C-Class cars, they will cost the same amount of tokens for like those packs. And by doing this, I technically save myself more tokens than if I were to go for the DBS 770 packs. That's like my thought process when I go for like these first cars in DS. Better value for me to max those than Chilindry since I'm not going to be able to progress on it much, unlike on the other two. Yeah, that's like my thought process as well. But for me, it's going to be me maxing the wrench board instead of the other two. Because I do feel that the other two... I don't think I can get them more than what I planned. I mean, maybe there's a chance for me to max out the Frankie edition, like the GT Frankie edition, but it's still kind of difficult, to be honest. yeah, all 3 lower cars are much more worth it than the Chilindry. Chilindry is just like, why does it exist? Like, it's a B-class car that requires the same amount of blueprints to max as an A-class car, but then performs like shit because it has literally one of the only cars in this game to have a severe negative fake top speed. We have not seen negative fake top speed like ever since that period of Asphalt 8, like back in like 2016 Asphalt 8 or something. It's been that long. It's been that long. We finally got it again in like one of the worst way possible. I know that's just me, but I think the B class is too repetitive. Well, that you can say the same to most classes in this game. Because I want to go buy ice cream since it's hot on my place. Alright, enjoy your ice cream, and thank you for watching the stream. Even the Evi is so much better than the Chilindry, yeah. Fake top speed, yes, the Chilindry has fake top speed. Like, it shows in the stat bar that it goes 340, but in-game it only goes 333. That's a whole 7 kilometers per hour, just instantly thrown out the window. Why would I spend on these newer mid B-class cars? Yeah. Like, when it comes to like usefulness, the only car you need in B-class, let's be real, the only car you need in B-class is the Huracan Evo, and you literally do not need anything else for the rest of your life. But of course, more cars, it's just more about collection at this point. Like at this point in my garage as well, I do want to go for collection more than usefulness, because like I would say that my garage is already covered for the most part. So right now I'm just going for the other cars, mostly for collection. Like that is also why I don't exactly want to go for the 919 yet. Because like when I got to like this stage where I'm going for like collection instead of just more useful cars, I would want the most amount of value, like the most amount of blueprints I can get for the same amount of tokens. Spending on 919 single packs will not get me any near the amount of blueprints compared to me spending on like a multi-pack. This multi-pack, not only are the drops X4 instead of X3, they also have higher drop rates. Like, yes, it got nerfed from 20% to 15%, but 15% is still better than 10%. And the fact that they're also usually cheaper, they're usually 750 instead of 900 tokens. I just have more of a reason to spend on multi-packs compared to spending on single packs, like for the 919, for example. I know, but Sin R1 have fake top speed back then. I don't know about Sin R1. Sin R1, though, it has fake nitro. So, what... The issue with the Sin R1 is that back in around 2021 or 2022, when the car actually got a buff, they buffed the nitro stat from 74 to 85. So that's good. But the problem is, they forgot to change the shockwave efficiency. They forgot to change that. So despite all the other free stats, yes, the other free stats are 85. Actually, do you have 85 nitro for the other free stats? Shockwave is still at 74, and that never got fixed. So the shockwave on the Sin R1, it's much shorter than you would have expected. That is still not fixed. And how long has it been? 5 years? That's another bug that never got fixed. It's reassuring to see someone other than me lagging behind in progression in this Asphalt Legends. I just don't want to play it. This event sucks. I just don't want to play it. So yeah, I am also lagging behind. Yeah, till this day, it's still not fixed. There are so many issues in this game that have been plagued for like years, and it still did not get fixed. Yeah, welcome back, Cellbricks. So, like, I mean, like, issues of like alignments are a lot of the cars. For example, the 599XX has misaligned nitro bursts. Like, when you actually drive the current game and you use nitro, you will see that the nitro bursts are actually misaligned. Same goes to something like the Xronial 9. Like, that is just like those like bugs. Like, they're still bugs, but they're not fixed. And when it comes to like the cars itself, the most clear bug is the fake acceleration, right? Like, as you can see, it's 87 acceleration. That's nice, right? But then when you compare this card to 85 acceleration cards, it loses. This accelerates worse than the Huracan Evo. That is also a bug that has not been fixed for a lot of cards, actually. And because of that, that is also one of the reasons. I say one of, because there are more reasons why this card is bad. But that the negative fake acceleration is one of the reasons why the Aurora turret is bad. It's not worth investing into. They barely even care about properly regulating cards in MP2. Yes, the CX-75, it got misregulated to stop back-to-back. There are still more cards that does that. For example, the Sorpasso GT3 also has the same issue in MP2, where it gets regulated to stock rank. Yeah, next time that it comes back, it will happen again. Like, for sure. This still also pissed me off. Like, yes, it's already better than the previous MP by a little bit. It's still lower than what we had. Oh yeah, the EB110 is also lost in MP3. I already reported that issue to GameLoft yesterday. Is it still not fixed? It's been the whole day. Is it still not fixed? Like, it's insane. I don't get. Wait, I can just check if it stays regular. It's still not fixed. What the fuck? Okay. That sucks, and that actually sucks ass. Is Stock Tryon usable in Gauntlet MP2? Oh no. MP2, yeah, but then like any card is usable in MP2. Gauntlet, just forget about it. What is Stock Tryon gonna do in Gauntlet? Even Max Tryon is not even good in Gauntlet. So like, what is the Stock Tryon gonna do in Gauntlet? Oh, this was an old Clash track. Oh. Well, I guess I'm not getting any ratings with this. Okay, someone breaks. I can try to get 5th. Okay. I will not take the ramp. And instead, I'll just do this. Nice. Oh, that guy just wrecked. Beautiful. I mean, honestly, with the 19 Asphalt Edition in Champion 3, I do feel like it is a good decision, because if they want to sell the newer cars, that is what they would want to do. Just put it at a lower division so that it becomes more useful. That's a good way to actually sell your new cars. But yeah, if they actually did put it in a more suitable division, it would be Champion 2. But yeah, it's now useful. I could actually get wins in a 3-star 90 Asphalt Edition in Champion League. Well, granted, I'm going to Champion 3, like I'm just playing this with a C-class car, and sometimes it does work, like sometimes I do get ratings. That's why I'm not even demoted yet. So, I don't know. Yeah, the newer players can definitely use the 19 Asphalt edition. Why am I 360ing so much? I'm not even recognizing that quickly. Yeah, CCXR in Champion 1 is also better. Like, of course, it's not that good even in Champion 1, but at least it's more useful than being put into Legend League. So that's also another good change they did. However, it feels like they're still basing it on rank, because something like the Sazinga 21C is still in Legend League, and it's ass for Legend League. They feel like they're still basing it on rank. Then use Leaf? No. I'm not gonna use Leaf in here. Considering that this is unbreakable, I'm definitely not gonna be able to get like a 1/5 with this car. But let's just see what it can do. One already break, that's good. Now, can I get the shortcut? No. Okay. It bounced a little bit flat. Never mind that. Okay, I need a twistier track. I need a twistier track for this car to work. You said Diablo. Hell no. Diablo is not gonna be able to do anything. Like, at least with the Panamera, if I get a twisty enough track, it can still do something. But for Diablo, what is it gonna do? It already has lower speed than everything else. Same goes like any other C-class car, compared to like A or S-class cars. The cave. Ah, shit. This is not good. It's a straight track. I mean, yes, even in twisty tracks, Santa's gonna smoke me. But then I have more of a chance compared to just going with the Diablo. Okay, no airspeed. That's already bad. Sway spent tokens on 650S GT3 and Zagato on why? If you're spending tokens, just max the car. Why are you only spending tokens to unlock them? They're not gonna be useful for anything. So if you use top speed car, you get twisty track. If you use handling card, you get top speed track. Yeah, that does happen a lot. Hey, another C-class card in here. Finally, someone that understands the assignment. I don't think it's watching the stream. He's probably just like doing the same thing that I'm thinking of doing. Flash combo track, yeah. I think it's a 3-star Ares S1, right? That's a 3-star Ares S1. Right, let's go. Okay, nice double barrel. Okay, the Vandas are already appearing. Bro, that's the first time that I did not even make the bridge. Because like someone actually pushed me down. Bro, normally people are afraid of going too high in that bridge section. Wait, no, the tunnel section in Pantheon Split. But then this time I went too low because someone just actually just fucking pushed me down. It's insane. Talking about S1 is sitting at 5-star without key. Unfortunate. For me, it's sitting at 5-star without upgrades. That's a little bit different. Low-key, I kind of want to use the Evil Homage to see... In case I get like a lucky track. Right? Like, for example, if I get like City by the Bay, that should work. Notice that guy's name, Vanda and SF90 equals L. Was he using Vanda? Was he using Vanda? Wait, by the way, free practice 1 for Miami GP is gonna be later tonight, right? I don't think I'm waking up to watch the sprint qualifying because like that's like 3 AM here, you know? And I'm not gonna be waking up for that. Oh, that was clean. That was clean. Holy crap. 11 PM to top. Wait, isn't it extended by 30 minutes? Like, isn't the free practice extended by 30 minutes? What in the actual desync was that? Yo, 3rd place. I will take a 3rd place. That is such a good fucking race for me, bro. That was so good for me. Good shit. I'll take that. Wait, certified will get Discord add friend. I can add you on Discord. Yeah. You can send me your Discord ID, or you can actually find me in the official server. Just tell me your ID, and then I can add you as a friend. Max for stuff. Okay. Loki, I feel like this might be copium, but I feel like Red Bull might be able to do something in Miami this time. It sounds copium, yes, but then I do feel like they might be able to do something in Miami this time. If not, then I think they're just staying in the midfield for the rest of this decade. Hey, what's up, Alfred? Welcome to the stream. this section is awkward. Like, if I get pushed like that, there's no way for me to recover in such a bad drifting car. Wait, hear me out. Someone will wreck. Someone will wreck at the end. Okay, no one wrecked at the end. That sucks. What's the problem with Apollo Evo? Is it not usable for Gauntlet? It has never been usable for Gauntlet. It's like, it just doesn't have enough acceleration output. It's worse than the Huracan Evo and Gauntlet. It's about average and everything, yeah. I mean, usable in Gauntlet is a little bit... It's kind of coping, honestly, because like there are way more cars that can do better in Gauntlet. Like, Huracan Evo does better in Gauntlet, 600 LT does better in Gauntlet. I think even the new... Even the new fucking 917 Living Legend does better in Gauntlet as well. But like in general, in B-Class, for 90-second tracks, it's not bad. It's kind of decent in most tracks because like it's very balanced. But in Gauntlet, nah, it's not good. Not good at all. Oh, double barrel, nice. Shit, I missed out on a rail. That's not nice. Okay, that's better. Come on. Ah. Okay. Right, GG's. Can I share my Evo homage build? Like, what are you using Evo homage for? If you want to use it in, let's say, multiplayer, then you would not be using an overload build. It's like, this overload build right now is for you to try and do something in Leap of Faith. This is like a Leap of Faith build. And also maybe also, what is it? Rocky Valley as well. But if you want to use this in like multiplayer, like why would you want to use this thing in multiplayer either way? Then you could do something like this. Yeah, Rocky Valley. Yeah, so this is what you would kind of want to try in multiplayer because like there's just like borderline perfect synergy as well. Because this kit helps you a lot. Like it helps you a lot when you go on in air. It gets you more nitro if you do air and also like barrel rolls and flat spins and stuff. This synergizes very well with the light archetype because in light archetype you get more airtime compared to like the other archetypes. So it synergizes really well with it. And it also does help this card to get to the max airspeed because you get more airtime. So you have more time to get to your airspeed. Yeah, mainly usable for NPC, indeed. Is Tayover? Yes, that is me. I'm not having my friend request enabled, but if you manage to find my profile, you can drop a DM. You can send me a DM. And if you cannot send me a DM, you can just ping me in the official server right now and I can add you. Alright, thanks, right? No problem. Glad that I can help. Okay, I do need to rewatch the AMG GT Black Series race again because like that one was nice. I do want to clip this race, even with like the text on screen. It's fine. I sent text there. All right. Alright, let's do this again. I think I'll just finish off the fuels for this car, and that will be the end of this stream. It's not a long stream because like I didn't initially plan to do much today until I remembered that I do want to also spend on packs. That's why the stream is a thing. Ancient Ruins with the C-Class car. This is like Clash. Hear me out. This is literally just Clash. Just hear me out. Okay. And two barrels, that's enough. Shockwave in here. Okay, low speed. Why am I being pushed to? What in the fuck is this route? Can't even survive in this round. Snap, nice. Okay, you know what? Let me... No, okay. That was too low. Oh, someone just disconnected. That's nice. But it's not nice on me though, because I still lost 10 ratings. I forgot the TS one was put in chat for. Yes, that's another card that I do want to upgrade because I have all epics for it. Like in Champion League, right? I have all epics for this. I just don't have the credits to upgrade it. Like, oh, it pisses me off so much with like the credits issue. Like, I clearly have enough for it. I even have like 2 installed, so I only need 15. I already have 17. I can clearly go this card. I just don't have the credits to do so. Alright, final race with this. Yo, what's up, Nishiro? Welcome to the stream. Alright, sorry I ruined your match. I mean, no, you didn't. That's fine. You didn't push me at all. It was the event there. You didn't push me at all. Yeah, GG's. No problem. And 3 days later, I have the final exam. Okay, a graduation exam, which means... Oh! It's in 3 days? Alright, good luck on your exams. What to use in Plat 3? Anything. Literally anything is usable in Platinum 3. Double barrel, please? Oh. Nice, still fourth. Not bad. Hey, plus 4. I'll take that. That is a weird backflip at the end over there. Okay. I have to log in math. Indeed. We do all have to log in math, for sure. Math midterm exam. Unfortunate. Alright. I have 6 star first one and 8 epics. Assuming I have to put 4 on the assertion for the fake stat. Where should I put the other 4? I would say Nitro. Nitro seems to be like the more useful stat for that card because like Purge Sword, you would want to use it in Gauntlet, and for Gauntlet you would want like the most amount of like nice like assertion output as possible. I would say go for Nitro. But then even then the other stats are good as well because like Purge Sword is like very epic reliance. It's very epic reliance. But if you were to only have to go for like certain stats, then yeah, I would say do Assertion Nitro. And didn't notice me in the race? Wait, you were in the race? I didn't even see it. Sorry. But yeah, that's it for the stream today. I wasn't supposed to be doing these many races after I'm done with the pack opening, but I did. And I'm glad that you guys are still staying here and still enjoying the stream. And yeah, thank you guys for watching today. It's already onto like the final days of my holiday, and starting from next week, it will be back to the usual, where I will also have to like go back to the usual starting schedule and stuff. So once again, next week I will probably still do a stream on Tuesday. Tuesday, I think, yeah, Tuesday is when the mayhem starts, and I do have time to do that. I can definitely do a stream on Tuesday to also check out the mayhem. And on Thursday, once again, Thursday it depends if I can get home early enough or not. If I can still get home early enough and still rest up for me to do a stream, then I will do another stream on Thursday as well. But yeah. Next week it's back to the usual. It's not like the holiday week anymore, so the schedule will be back to what it was like before this week. And yeah, thank you guys for watching today. I'll see you again next time. See ya.